Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he get it through? Savinho, he has found the way through. Great chance! Goal! Lazio! And Lazio score first. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's intervened well there. Savinho. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Konsa defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now it's Retegui! That's another chance!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Lazio leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's through and all along. Can he finish? Sticks it away. And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Lazio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Lazio are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Retegui is onto this. Doku. Openda.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Not the most convincing of passes. Savinho. Valverde. Savinho. Now that looks a decent ball. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
And the shot's on. Shot it goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Stones kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Savinho takes a shot! In he goes again! Çalhanoğlu. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lazio clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Carter Vickers has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Savinho. Lukaku. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And the finish! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Chouameni played into space, and he cuts out the supply. Carter Vickers, 15 minutes till half-time. Dani Olmo, and it's been given away. Chance, surely! Oh, taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
He's picked his way through. It's Lukaku! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Lukaku. Openda. Great ball, and he's Doku! Now, who's going to be first to this? Very nicely done. And he's managed to get free. Corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Valverde. Valverde. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Lazio clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chouameni. Savinho. Now it's Retegi. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Valverde. Savinho. Valverde.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
He is through here. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So off we go once more. Doku wriggles his way through. He's found a way through. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chouameni. Retegi. Savinho. Munoz makes the interception. And it's Valverde. Lukaku. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he whips it across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Stones gets across to intercept that. Now it's Dani Olmo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Played into space out wide. And here's Retegui. Chouameni knocks it into space. Valverde tries to play it through. Chouameni. Lukaku being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
Real chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Çalhanoğlu, Simeone, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. Tries a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Just about up to the hour now. And here's Openda. Lazio perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lazio looking to pass their way through. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Adli. Chouameni taken back almost at once. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Decent chance! They've done it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And he shoots! It's in! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So now the difference is 3. He's through here. Openda. Chance! Now, how often do you see that?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
7.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 11. Cambio de jugadores.
Konsa kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the pass is intercepted. He's on it, can he get away? Chouameni,
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Çalhanoğlu. Munoz gets over and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Munoz has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Retegui is eyeing up his options in the middle. That's Simeone. Hato did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bensebaini. Andrić. That looks a good ball through. Now this could be a chance. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lukaku, and the counter is on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Openda. Stones. Could move up a gear here.
4 minutos de descuento.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Retegui. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. In with the challenge. And here's Retegui. Çalhanoğlu! And it's in! They're back within reach! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So is this the start of a comeback? That's at the end. Lazio are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Openda gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had.